Hey y'all, we are back here for another video. Y'all, let's get into some tea again. Now, y'all, we need to get into this situation with Bambi, the Bam, Love and Hip Hop. So we're gonna get into some things here. But before we jump in, guys, we're gonna let our intro play out and then we're gonna come back and talk about it.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
But y'all, before we jump into this video, I do need you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you also enable your bell notification so you do not miss out on a video. So, guys, in a recent interview that Bambi did with Carlos King, she laid out some very important information with regards to her and Scrappy and how they actually met. In this interview, she talked about how she actually had been knowing Scrappy since season 1 of Love and Hip Hop. The most interesting part about this is, basically she said that she knew about Erica, she knew about Bambi, but she knew about, what is that girl's name? Diamond. But she indicated that she did not know that Erica was, his daughter's mother. She actually thought it was Diamond. But the interesting part about this is Bambi is yet again doing press, and she's talking about this old mutilated relationship, in which she divorced them. So it's like, okay, we need something else. I get it. They have did an interview about her, so I would, assume that she's giving her side of the story. And in all honesty, I'm actually glad that Bambi actually responded because we actually get to see what she had to say from her from her viewpoint. But y'all know what? The interesting part about this interview is simply that there was not an interesting part because everything that Bambi said is the same thing that pretty much everybody else has stated. She just put it in a different format. They have always stated that Bambi was fully aware that Scrappy was in relationships with other people, in which she denied. The only thing she told us when she interviewed with Carlos King is that she had been in a relationship with Scrappy before we ever knew who she was. Because what she did tell us is that it started in season 1, which really, really made me understand exactly. And when I say exactly, I understand her hatred now for Ericadixon. Because, girl, you talk about Ericadixon been hanging around. No, babe, you've been hanging around because Ericadixon is someone that grew up with him from a child. And with those relationships, they just never go nowhere. But I can understand her true hatred for Erica because she, in fact, was around when the show started, but we just never saw her because she was the side chick. Well, y'all, here's the deal. We know Scrappy and Bambi, they're no longer together. We know that Scrappy has, befriended Erica. They say they're not in a relationship, which I actually believe them. I think everything that they're doing could possibly be, for storyline and honestly just to rebuild their relationship because I truly believe that Scrappy never wanted to not talk to Erica. I think that Bambi was always in the middle of it and he just did it to kind of satisfy her. Well, this is the most interesting part because Bambi's storyline is falling absolutely flat. Originally when she was on the show, obviously she was in this relationship with Scrappy, so we had a lot of things to look to, even in a situation where her and Scrappy had, they were going through a divorce. We also was able to see that as it fell apart. But right now her storyline is rather flat, and it's really not giving anything. So what we see now is we see her doing a lot of interviews talking about Scrappy, and it's getting boring. Talking about Erica, all of it is getting boring. And I understand because they absolutely did do interviews about her. So she actually can respond. So I get it. But the most uninteresting part about this is that Bambi does not have a storyline. And it is getting very boring because as you guys see her now on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, she doesn't really have a lot going on. She's kind of like a tag along because she has absolutely nothing going on. And also with Ericadixon now returning back to the show, it opens up to wonder like what is the future of Bambi even being on this show. If you guys recall, in the summertime, Scrappy had made an announcement that he wasn't too happy with some things that were happening, and he was actually going to undo some things. Well, let me kind of make y'all understand. Scrappy was the one that introduced Bambi and got Bambi on the show. He's also the one that went to the producers and requested that she get more money. Well, the situation here is their relationship is not going well, and Bambi has previously Bambi has taken Scrappy back to court. Okay, so there's rumors that Bambi is going to be reduced on this show now that Erica is back on the show. Bambi does not want to film with Erica, which creates a problem because Bambi does not want to be in spaces that Erica is in. So there's talks with really demoting her and maybe just adding her as a friend and not a regular castmate. Because again, with Erica in the mix, now it brings potential issues because Bambi does not want to film with Erica. And we know why she doesn't want to film with Erica because she doesn't want to have those hard conversations. And what would be a better way to avoid those conversations other than to say, I don't want to film with her? And for those of you that may have forgotten, Erica was actually not on the show for all of that time because Bambi said she did not want to film with Erica. By Bambi making that statement, that kind of pushed Erica off the show because what she also did is went over and made sure Scrappy was going to roll with her on that. But she stated that the reason that she did not want to film with Erica because she did not want to make Imani look bad. But she, in fact, made Imani look bad because she went onto her social media and got into an entire argument with a child. Now, based on, the information that I have shared with you guys and the situation that we see now on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, we don't really see Bambi with a solid storyline other than just hanging around with the other girls. So she really doesn't have anything going on. Sources has also stated that she is saying that she's going to bring maybe some guys that she's dating on the show, which would be a good maybe idea because now that gives her a potential storyline. And if you guys pay attention to the show, some of these ladies, the men is their only storyline, aka Carly, Sierra. So it seems like she's going to have to jump on that bandwagon or possibly be demoted. Okay. Please let me know what you guys think. Let's comment below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And also, please make sure you all enable your bell notification so you do not miss out on a video.